Francis Maxwell over here. He's my pen holder as we're about to talk about the MLB Hall of Fame voting. I do this clip every year. Last year I did it about Ken Griffey Jr. I get really angry every year because, Francis, I used to love the Baseball Hall of Fame. I'm sorry, pen holder. I used to love the Baseball Hall of Fame. And because growing up it was a museum and I loved baseball and all these wonderful things. So now I hate the Baseball Hall of Fame because those who elect players into the Baseball Hall of Fame are the same people who sit and yell at kids to get off their lawn. It is. It's those people. They're all, for the most part, the same as the Academy Award voters. 75-year-old men and women who don't really know what the hell's going on with baseball anymore. The steroid era should be allowed in the Hall of Fame for a couple of very important reasons. For one, it was a witch hunt against Bud Selig, the commissioner at the time, and I'm going to read you one quote as to why the steroid era should be in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Element number 14, which is not the first element on this list. Number 14. Those steroids have been banned in the MLB since 1991. The league did not implement league-wide PED testing until 2003. 2003. So they're not going to test for it between the eras where the steroid era, during the period where the steroids were needed, right? Needed to save baseball, needed to make sure there was enough viewers, needed to make sure that people would pay attention. So you needed baseball. You needed steroids, you needed baseball. Bud Selig needed those two things to coexist. Home runs, juiced up players, all that stuff. But now we have to penalize those players for not getting into the Baseball Hall of Fame where they rightfully belong because maybe they cheated the game. Okay, Lastings Millage used steroids. Can you tell me one thing about Lastings Millage? Please, I'll wait. Go look them up. Alongside many other players not named Mark McGuire. But this is where I get angry. E number 12. Element number 12. Jeff Bagwell, 86.2% of the vote, gets in on his first time on the ballot. Jeff Bagwell used steroids. Ken Griffey Jr. probably used steroids. Mike Piazza used steroids. So now the Baseball Hall of Fame decides on which players they like that use steroids over which they don't. Barry Bonds, Roger Clemens are first ballot Hall of Famers. Curt Schilling, although I disagree with every single political opinion, and he's a complete obnoxious jackass in America today, deserves to be in the Hall of Fame because he played the game like a Hall of Famer and deserves it. So does Vladimir Guerrero, and he didn't even use steroids, I don't think, and Edgar Martinez. Start treating it like Basketball Hall of Fame. Make it the Baseball Hall of Fame. Make it about more than just the MLB and the witch hunt that occurred. Francis, keeping steroid users out of the Hall of Fame is the same as keeping Mike Trout out of the Hall of Fame in 20 years when they find out, I think he used Adderall. Gave him a little edge, helped him focus. No, he moved. You're a terrible pen holder. And lastly, Jose Canseco, former MLB player and steroid user. There's going to be more drug users in Cooperstown than the yard at San Quentin. How the fuck is Jeff Bagwell being inducted into the Hall of Fame and Mark McGuire is not? That is disgusting. It is a great day for hypocrisy of Hall of Fame voting. Induct all that use PEDs or induct none. It's not Mark McGuire, Sammy Sosa, Roger Clemens, etc. How great of a line. Snap back to reality for a second. There he is. How great of a line is there's going to be more PED users in the yard in San Quentin than there's. He's right, though. What's the point of keeping him out of the fucking Hall of Fame? There's this geriatric, old-ass way of voting for baseball, and honestly, man, it's part of the reason why there's so much anger as to why kids won't watch baseball is because you're letting it be run by a bunch of great-great-great-grandfather clocks. That's it.
Sorry, I wasn't laughing. I'm still a pen holder.
Jeez.
That was a very good job.
Do your job. You speak?
That was a good job.
You speak? It speaks.
What is going on?
That's it.
Trying to hold it for as
That's
long
all
as
I got.
could.
That's all. You did a very good job. That's all I got. I just get really mad at the Baseball Hall of Fame. So now all that matters, though, is Tim Raines got in. Tim Raines, one of the greatest baseball players of the 80s and the 90s. Just missed because he played in Montreal and the media didn't cover it enough. So thank you, Baseball Hall of Fame, for letting Tim Raines in. Now close your doors forever, implode your building, and restart anew.